when you have a camera in your hand, you really look at what's around you. You will really be in the moment and look around, and you will be alive. I'm Aurelie Gonin. I'm a videographer and also a photographer, live director, journalist, speaker, trainer. And I do all the things which are all around making images. And my main topic would be shooting mountain sports. I really like this kind of moment when you can meet some creators who kind of use the same media as you do, but in a completely different environment and topic. And I think we really learn from each other. And in a way, even if we all come from different environments, we instantly understand each other and have some super interesting conversations about photography, video, but also about vision of lives. When I heard about the Z8, I was super excited about it. And I was just finishing climbing, shooting. I would really love to have this camera for the next shooting. And so I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to do it here, because it's exactly what I was looking for. It's a perfect camera for me, both in video and photo. And you can switch from one to the other very easily. And today I'm gonna shoot a rock climber. You can shoot from distance with a long lens, but you don't see the emotions.
Yes.
You have to feel what they feel, to experience their fear and their excitement and their passion. Never take the easy way. You know, what we're saying is that if it's easy, it's not fun. And that's so true. And I think so. And we have to push ourselves, and that's when we get the satisfaction. For climbing shooting, I have to be very selective in what I do. So we have to choose a zoom. And depending to how the cliff will look like, I like the 24-120 because it gives me a wide range. I will also take the 14-30 because then I have a wide angle, so I can show the climber in her environment. The 100-400 that I will leave in my bag at the bottom of the cliff. So then maybe if I have time, I can go further with the long lens and do some shots of her seen from a distance. It's like the perfect combination from wide angle to long lens, and so I can have different views on the climber. When I'm shooting some mountain sports athletes, I know what it takes for them to be at this level and to accept and manage the dangers of their environment. I know the efforts it took just to go up this mountain that day, or the effort they put before to be at the level they are today to do it. And so I want to show it to the audience, to the people who watch the images, where there is sometimes some tension, some hesitation, a bit of fear, and the great satisfaction that you get at the bottom. I try to be very close to the athletes. I want to see their eyes, I want to see the emotion in their eyes. And if you're far away with a long lens, you will capture the action, but you will not be able to see that in their eyes, and it's something that I really like to show. I really like this camera because it's so small and light and yet very powerful. So I can really use it on this kind of shooting. Because if you have something which is too big or too heavy, you're very limited in where you can access. So I know I can go as high and as far as I want with athletes I'm shooting. So it allows me to do some more shots. So that's really the perfect tool for me.
Was it close?
Yeah. Bit tough as always. Yeah, nice. The space was beautiful.
Yeah.
And the climber as well.
Like 5 hours, no?
Yeah, it took a lot of
Was it really
up
windy?
and down. Yeah, it was windy.
And you were like with the camera and holding holding on.
And with the climber saying, "Oh, sorry, I'm in your way." When you do a job like this one, which is so much passion and that need some commitment as well, of course you have to do some sacrifices. And I would say the biggest sacrifice is in your relationship with other people. You will be away for hours or days or weeks or months to go away and live some exciting adventures. Yeah, for some friends it's hard to accept that sometimes, and even more, of course, in your relationship. And I divorced from my previous husband because of that, because it was difficult for him to let me go, and it's really what I wanted to do. But it's not such a sad story because I got married again, and now I'm with a professional skier who has the same kind of life. So of course you understand why it's important for me to go on these shootings and live these adventures.
Sometimes when you know what you're looking for and you surround by people that make your life complete. And I think Aurelie is one of these persons. Now she's complete. And I think that shows in her and in her work.
I think what matters in an image is a story, which is that you want to say. It's what emotion it creates in you when you watch it. If you write a story, it doesn't matter which pen you use. Like, the story is what you create, but with an image, depending to which camera and which lens you will be using, of course it won't look the same. So it has an impact, and it will give you a different feeling on the scene, on the people, and so on the story.
So Aurelie is, to me, like, she really has this passion and she followed her dreams. She's a dreamer as well. We have connected on so many levels. What she's doing, I mean, I could never be like hanging in a wall. But I really, really love that. It's all about passion. Again, it's a passion and following her dreams.
I haven't done my thing yet that I would be super proud of. I don't know yet what it is and what it will be, but I keep creating to reach this goal.
Ready?
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 Ready.
Action.